Hello? Alright.
Yeah.
Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So here's the Clippers starting group. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. Kyrie Irving out there with Lou Dort. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Bulls, we've got James Harden, Who's Ellis out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's the great one in at the small forward. Taking a look at the Clippers, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, guys, for MP, he's really trying to attack this trip to the finals as if it's his first. Putting aside the fact that it's his third in a row, he told me the first 2 gave me the experience I need to lead this team through these finals. It sounds like he's not looking too far ahead, but is leaning on his past experience, guys.
Yeah, that's great stuff, Allie. Thank you. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Here's the great one.
Green, nigga.
Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. All the talk around the NBA, Grant, that quadruple double from MP.
I still can't believe he did it, B.A. MP doing it all for his team. And everyone in this crowd is here to see him tonight.
Zubac passes to Hunter, shoots from the line, and he nails the jumper.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to
nigga.
at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Irving, the pass to Zubac. Outside Irving, fires for 3. Can't hit that one. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Collins. Outside for Dort. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Dort's got 6.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So it's the Clippers now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Outside Irving, 6 to shoot, and Los Angeles another 3.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight.
Yeah, appreciate the light, Anthony. I appreciate it.
And Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Outside Irving. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Clippers converting. Chicago trailing here. Here's the great one. He's got 9. Another 3 for Chicago. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Here's Collins following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Well, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Harden from outside hits a three-pointer.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Irving, the pass to Collins. Outside Hunter. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Eaton. Washington comes in for Bruzelis. Bates is checked in for Middleton. And it's George in for Harmon. Shot's good by the great one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Clippers trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Here's the great one. 15 points in the game.
Hey.
Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. Keldon Johnson comes in for Hunter.
You might start trying to do a wrestling stream after this high key or after the whole finals thing.
It's rebounded by George.
Boy, that is
Ooh,
tough.
Josh Giddey's in here. Hold on.
Here's the great one.
Money.
He drops it from range. The great one's got 20 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear.
My nigga got the saying eyes. I'm going to go talk to the Kabutin monk. I'm saying monk.
And guys are making their shots.
I'm enlightened.
That's critical.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
I will 3-peat.
Washington a screen. Shot's good by the great one. He's got 22.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Giddey finds Collins. Irving for 3. Chicago with a rebound. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the great one.
Damn.
And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the great one. The great one's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Irving. Back to Giddey. Collins with a screen on George. Outside Irving. There's the triple.
Let's get out of here.
Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Five to shoot. From deep, Giddey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. It's both from the stripe.
Damn.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. We've got Dante DiVincenzo, also Josh Giddey out there, and it's Christie in at the 3.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
George outside. Chicago passing it around. Three-pointer. Harden can't hit. Clippers trail by 9. DiVincenzo on the wing. Defended by Harden. Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Giddey. Buries it down low.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
For 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's the great one. 28 points for him. Three-pointer, Harden. The offensive rebound. Johnson with a double team. George outside. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Johnson. The 3 ball. And it's Christie with a 3. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's a great one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The great one's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. 3rd is Chris Middleton.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Irving. The 15-footer. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. Curious to see how he follows it up, guys.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
So it's Los Angeles now. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Dort. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. So Dort's got 8 points.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
On the take. Shoots a fadeaway. And there's another one for Chicago.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Harden against Irving. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
There may be no one more capable of tough finishes than Kyrie Irving.
Shot's good by the great one. The great one's got 41.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Dort. Here's Irving. Shot on the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. Harden from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Clippers trail by 15. The kick to Hunter. Irving against Harden. Here's Giddey. And Ayton pulls it down. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. They set the screen. Here's the great one. And the three off target. Harden against Giddey. And it's rejected. Here's the great one. And he's got 41 now. Count the basket.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players. This guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. For Chicago, Huff's checked in for Ayton. Washington comes in for Buzelis. And Bates is subbed in for Chris Middleton. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Collins comes in for Giddey. Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Here's the great one. 43 points in the game. Washington a screen. Three-pointer Harden sinks the tray. Harden's got 9 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Collins finds Zubats. Back to Collins. Here's Irving. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the great one. The great one's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Nice shot by Harden.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Irving against Harden. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
The lead passes on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Here's the great one. Hunter covering. Takes a 13-footer. The great one can't get it to go.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Hunter with the ball. Checked by Washington. Dort, the pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside for Irving. Second chance effort. Zubac's shot is off.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Bates. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Chicago Bulls.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jet.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
And I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. Can't give away games.
We shall see. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And so here is Chicago. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's James Harden. And it's the great one in at the three, the small forward. So that's the five in the game for Chicago. Middleton from the outside. Ayton. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Dort against Middleton. Here's Irving. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's the great one. No good on the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Third is Chris Middleton.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, sloppy play, a supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Outside Irving. Dort outside. Up top Zubats. Irving for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. Shoots over Collins. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 5.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Collins with a screen on Harden. Irving, the pass to Collins. He got a piece of it.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Out to the right wing. Here's the great one. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Zubats. Here's Hunter. They can't stop the run with that one.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
The great one can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And there's a pick. Here's the great one. Hunter with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Irving. Launches a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Here's the great one. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Dort outside. Irving looking it over. And here's Hunter for 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Here's the great one. Hunter with the rebound. Pass to Dort. Now here's Hunter. He's got 10. Zubac's shot is off. Outside Harden. Here's the great one. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. The great one's got 57 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Here's the great one. And again, 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Irving, the pass to Zubac. To the right side. From behind the arc. Irving, no good. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Harden from outside. Shots no good. Made 4. He's missed 4 now. Outside Irving. Zubac finds Hunter. From the line. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's the great one. Pass to Bates. To the wing on the left. George sets a screen. Here's the great one. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Giddey scanning the floor. Outside Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. The great one's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Now here's Giddey. Zubac with a screen on George. Pass to Dort. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's the great one. And there's the screen. Driving in. And that one is hammered home.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now here's Hunter. 14 points for him. And it's blocked. And a it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Some changes for Los Angeles. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for John Collins. Christie comes in for Dort. And it's DiVincenzo in for Hunter. 1:27 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's Giddey missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still no points. They need this. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac's positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Here's the great one. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both shots. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Giddey. It's deflected. Here's the great one. Washington, a screen on Giddey. Here's the great one. And he drives in. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Pass to Irving. Outside, DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. And so it's Chicago just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but to the paint. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game two. But confidence building indeed for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the great one.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Back to Irving. Outside Hunter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Dort, no good. And so here is Chicago. It's a great one. Another three for Chicago.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Irving with it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Photos of his photos? Who would do that? I got some of my sister's trip to Mexico. But photos of photos? The only guy you weren't of her phone. Ooh, I've been wanting to see that. Yeah, what'd you think? Once in a while. It takes some time. You didn't like it? No, I didn't. You were a liar. It's Jake Duvall. How could you not like it? It just wasn't my favorite. I like the It's part. If you do make aliens.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Bulls have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Los Angeles Clippers? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony. You look at Chicago. Now that they're up 3-0 in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening Action in just a minute.
And we thank you.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but